I'm gonna love you.
What's going on, you filthy animals? Crypto J back here. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin, if it's back on the rise or not, and a couple coins to be watching for into 2018 as we head into 2018. A couple hours away. But first we're going to hop into Bitcoin. Previously, the most talked about coin on Twitter. There's a reason why I say previously. I'll hop into that after I talk about Bitcoin. And then a few more coins to watch for in 2018. But first, let's see if Bitcoin's back on the rise or not. Currently sitting at $14,262. It's up 8%. That's pretty good. Let's hop more in depth on the chart, see what's going on. Bitcoin's doing pretty well. It was at a low of $12,654. It's currently at $14,204. It's doing pretty well right now. Heading into 2018, I don't really see it going up to its new high, or maybe $15,000, $16,000, but I don't really see it hitting its high again of $20,000, $19,600. There's a reasoning behind that. Coinbase previously posted a thing about taxes, so I think the big whales will wait another year to do their taxes on Bitcoin and all the big tax thing for Bitcoin. So I don't really see Bitcoin rising too much, but it's doing pretty well today. Everything's actually doing pretty well today. If we head into the market cap, everything's in the green. Bitcoin up 8%, Ripple 5%. So everything's actually in the green today, besides Tether. Tether's usually only to USD. Yeah, other than that, Wax. I'm not a big fan of Wax, but it's actually down 2% today. The first coin I'm going to be talking about today is Verge. Now, there's a reason why I want to be talking about Verge. As you guys seen, the big rise last night. Everyone thought the Verge protocol was out, but it's actually not out yet. They said it would be released before 2017, so I'm sure that's why everyone bought back into it, just to see if Verge protocol would be released today. So it's up to 22 cents. I believe it was down to 13 cents yesterday. What Verge protocol is basically it's anonymous transactions. So you guys know, I'm sure, that anonymous transactions are the best. Bitcoin is actually not anonymous. You guys could see people's IP through Bitcoin, so it's not completely anonymous. And why I said previously why it was this Bitcoin was previously the most talked about coin is because now Verge is actually the most talked about coin on Twitter. If we see here, Verge is actually the most talked about coin on Twitter now. Bitcoin, then Ripple, Ethereum, Litecoin, Stellar, Neo, Bitcoin Cash. I believe that's Zcash and XMR. So that's pretty cool. Verge definitely has a lot of room to grow once the Verge protocol comes out. I hope to see it come out today. That would be awesome. But yeah. Now we're just going to look at a little bit what Verge protocol actually is. Provides the end user with choice, flexibility, and unmatched security. Verge's high volume, low fees, ultra fast transaction speeds, and smart contracts. Now, on Twitter, the developer actually made a Snapchat about Verge protocol. He was doing a little more codes, put more codes in, and just testing out the Verge protocol. So I'm sure it will actually be released today. But if not, I'm sure it will be released in January 1st, January 2nd. It has to be released soon, or else the coin. I personally think the coin will drop if the Verge protocol isn't coming out today. But we'll see on that. The second coin I wanted to be talking about is Digibyte. There's a reason I want to be talking about Digibyte. Some of you guys might follow John McAfee, but Digibyte is also another good coin with fast transaction speeds, and it's actually anonymous. Now, it has 40 times faster speeds than Bitcoin, so that's pretty fast. Bitcoin Digibyte block occurs on the network every 15 seconds, making Digibyte the fastest UTXO blockchain in the world today. So Digibyte is actually one of the fastest in the world today. I actually think it's extremely undervalued at only 7 cents. It has the 21 billion supply, so I think it's extremely undervalued. I could see it easily being a 25-cent coin coming maybe February, March. I could see it easily be 25 cents. Third coin I wanted to be talking about is Litecoin. Litecoin has been around a while. I actually hold a couple Litecoin. But the reason I wanted to talk about Litecoin is Charlie Lee is actually, he sold all his Bitcoin and the market kind of dropped. When I say market drop, not really the market, but Bitcoin dropped, Litecoin drops. Usually that's what happens with all the main coins. But Charlie Lee said in a previous tweet that he's not going to stop working on Litecoin until he gets it back up to the high. And he thinks he needs to get out of Litecoin so the price goes up. I don't really understand that because I actually like Charlie Lee. I actually don't think he had anything to do with the market or knowing the market was going to go down. I think that's just extremely unfortunate. But we're going to look at Charlie Lee here and see what he had to say. Seeing how people lost trust because I sold makes me more convinced that it was the right move. Litecoin was too centralized and depended on me. Eventually, for Litecoin to succeed, I need to step away. But I promise I won't do that until I've helped Litecoin climb back past the all-time high. Now, there's a few predictions on Litecoin going to $1,000 in 2018, which I can see Litecoin being $1,000 or more in 2018. Why I say that is because Litecoin's obviously faster than Bitcoin with faster transaction speeds. When you try to move a Litecoin over to another currency, it's much faster than Bitcoin is. Let's hop into another coin. Ripple. Now, where I see Ripple in 2018, I actually think it's going to go down. And there's a few reasons I think it's going to go down. As you see, it came off its high, actually, of $2.40, I believe. There's a few reasons, actually, why I think it could go up and why it could go down. It was at $2.50. It's currently sitting at $2.27. Now, the reason why I think Ripple could go down is because mostly everybody in the crypto space actually got into crypto, so it was decentralized money. Essentially, Ripple is not decentralized, it's centralized. It deals with banks. I'm sure you guys know a lot about Ripple, seeing it rise. It was highly talked about on Twitter. But there's actually a few reasons. Well, there's actually only one reason why I think Ripple could rise in 2018, and that main reason is possibly getting added to Coinbase. Now, I can see it getting added to Coinbase considering it has to do with banks. And when people come on Coinbase, I'm sure they'll see the $2.27 and the Bitcoin $16,000 and want to buy Ripple, of course, because most people in the crypto space that are just hopping in want to buy the cheaper coin. Think Bitcoin, it's going to rise to the Bitcoin price, which isn't going to happen necessarily. I know Ripple is actually burning coins, but the mathematics on it for the coin burn would take like 3,000 years to reach the supply, the max supply. So I don't really see a point in that, but I mean that's good for the coin in the long term. But yeah, guys, I don't know about Ripple. I'm never a big fan of Ripple, but you guys can give me your opinion on it. This is my favorite one right here, Tron. Now, Tron is a Web 4.0. It has a great team around it. Market cap of only $2.8 billion. I could see it easily being $1 trillion, guys. Easily being $1 trillion. No doubt in my mind. Now, we see a 16.75% increased in the last 24 hours, which is great. Tron is actually doing a coin burn first quarter of 2018. They said January 10th. That's on the roadmap. Also, they would be coming out with a game, so that's pretty cool. Tron is definitely my favorite. Web 4.0, part of JavaScript. It may get added to Coinbase in the late 2018. I can see it easily being 75 cents to $1 in the near future, maybe 6 months, maybe even less. We don't know. We'll have to find out on that. But that's just my opinion, guys. You guys could also give me your opinions on that. Just drop it in the comments below. If you guys have any coins that you guys want to talk about in the comments, I'll be sure to check on them. There's still one more coin that I want to get into. Now, UTrust. UTrust, I'm sure maybe you guys know about WeTrust, but UTrust is similar to it. It has a 500 million supply. We're going to hop into the website and see what UTrust is all about. Again, guys, if you guys want to all look at the coins that I'm suggesting, you guys can go on CoinMarketCap and just type in the coin and go to their website. I'm sure you guys want to do your own research. Not everything I say is 100%. I'm pretty sure 95% of it is correct, but not 100%. No one's always right. Right here, you just go to CoinMarketCap, type in whatever coin you want to look at. Maybe Verge. You look at Verge. Go to their website right here. Go to their social. You guys can look at the market on it. You guys just want to take a look at CoinMarketCap. Look at their social, which would be their Twitter. Markets, you can see what's being sold on, where you could buy it at, and you can look obviously at the chart, or you can look at charts on Coinigy. That's usually what I use, or TradingView. Both good websites in my opinion. Coinigy actually has Binance coins, so that's pretty cool. That's usually what I use to trade on is Binance. Log in here. Log in. Okay, let's select the boats. Now to get on Binance, all you do is right here, it has all the markets. You go to Binance, check out whatever coin you want. It has all the Binance coins. You can look at all the charts. If you want to look at Verge or Tron, you can look at that. And now let's hop into UTrust. As I was talking about, I just kept wanting to show you guys what I usually use for to look at my charts or to look at whatever the coins are doing. The social, I usually follow all the coins' Twitters. So you could just go here, CoinMarketCap, go to the social, and follow their Twitter to see what's going on with the coin. That's pretty cool. Now, the last coin I wanted to talk about was UTrust. Similar to WeTrust, if you guys know what WeTrust is. If not, you guys can check that out. WeTrust is kind of similar, as you guys can see. If it pulls up, there we go. It's actually down 5%. So UTrust is actually the coin I wanted to be talking about. Let's hop in. Now, it was previously on Forbes, Yahoo Finance, HuffPost, and TMW. I really don't know what TMW is. UTrust is intending to bring the benefits of PayPal. So that's pretty awesome. Essentially, what UTrust is trying to do is become a PayPal type of theme to it. It's pretty much trying to be the PayPal of cryptocurrency. So the buyer minimizes the risk of scams and fraud by providing a full payment protection and acting as a third-party mediator. And you guys can come check this out. Always read. I usually read the white papers on all these, but this has a pretty nice website. I didn't get too much into the white paper. It's definitely a coin I trust. I looked into the team. They have a pretty solid team around them. So you guys can convert to fiat, buyer pays, dynamic holding. So that's pretty awesome, guys. I definitely think we need a PayPal type of theme into cryptocurrency. UTrust actually has more essentials behind it than PayPal and BitPay. BitPay is actually an older type of coin that was trying to be, well, UTrust is actually trying to become a BitPay, but BitPay is older, and UTrust is actually a lot better. So that's actually the coin I'm looking into. It has its roadmap if you guys want to come check it out at utrust.io. So that's pretty awesome, guys. That's it for today, guys. I'm out. Be sure to like and subscribe, get post notifications to stay updated, and I'm out. Peace.